A woman can't be alone. She needs a man. A man and a woman support and strengthen each other. She just can't do it by herself. If I'm a star, then the people made me a star. Creativity has got to start with humanity. And when you're a human being, you feel, you suffer. Success makes so many people hate you. I wish it wasn't that way. It would be wonderful to enjoy success without seeing envy in the eyes of those around you. Fame will go by, and so long, I've had you, fame. If it goes by, I've always known it was fickle. This life is what you make it. No matter what, you're going to mess up sometimes. It's a universal truth, but the good part is you get to decide how you're going to mess it up. With fame, you can read about yourself, somebody else's ideas about you. But what's important is how you feel about yourself for survival and living day to day with what comes up. I want to grow old without facelifts. I want to have the courage to be loyal to the face I've made. Sometimes I think it would be easier to avoid old age, to die young. But then you'd never complete your life, would you? You'd never wholly know you. Respect is one of life's greatest treasures. I mean, what does it all add up to if you don't have that? I'm one of the world's most self-conscious people. I really have to struggle. My work is the only ground I've ever had to stand on. I seem to have a whole superstructure with no foundation, but I'm working on the foundation. I don't consider myself an intellectual, and this is not one of my aims, but I admire intellectual people. A wise girl kisses but doesn't love, listens but doesn't believe, and leaves before she is left. If I play a stupid girl and ask a stupid question, I've got to follow it through. What am I supposed to do? Look intelligent? It's far better to be unhappy alone than unhappy with someone so far. I've never fooled anyone. I've let people fool themselves. They didn't bother to find out who and what I was. Instead, they would invent a character for me. I wouldn't argue with them. They were obviously loving somebody I wasn't. When it comes down to it, I let them think what they want. If they care enough to bother with what I do, then I'm already better than them. I don't mind making jokes, but I don't want to look like one. I knew I belonged to the public and to the world, not because I was talented or even beautiful, but because I had never belonged to anything or anyone else. It's often just enough to be with someone. I don't need to touch them, not even talk. A feeling passes between you both. You're not alone. In spite of everything, life is not without hope. All we demanded was our right to twinkle. All a girl really wants is for one guy to prove to her that they are not all the same. Ever notice how, "What the hell?" is always the right answer? I don't stop when I'm tired. I only stop when I'm done. Keep smiling, because life is a beautiful thing, and there's so much to smile about. Just because you fail once doesn't mean you're gonna fail at everything. You might as well make yourself fly as to make yourself love. Always remember to smile and look up at what you got in life. Looking back, I guess I used to play act all the time. For one thing, it meant I could live in a more interesting world than the one around me.